Welcome back to this channel, guys. Now today I'm going to be teaching something different. I'm not going to be teaching how to enter into a trade or how to enter into a trade using the 714 method or my MBK strategy, right? No, what I'm going to teach today is something that is going to save you a lot. It's something that saved me a lot, right? I'm going to teach you how to do what? Escape the demo demon. Now, what do I call the demo demon? So let me just simplify it for you. A demo demon simple just means that someone who is trading a demo account, right? And that person is good in it, but can't actually trade a real account. Now, this happens more often. It happened to me. It happened to every single trader, right? During the beginning of your trading career, it's very simple for you to encounter this. So you could get this nice trade, right? You could get a trade from here all the way to this level, right? On a demo account, right? Simple as that. But on a real account, you can't actually do that. You end up blowing it. Then you wonder or you ask yourself why this is happening, and it just confuses you, right? Today I'm going to be teaching that. Now let's go to a demo account and then I'll show you guys something. Let me log out from this. So let's go to a paper trading account, right? So yesterday, on Friday rather, right? On Friday, I used the MBK method or the MBK strategy to enter into this trade, right? Now, this is a nice trade and this is a win, right? If that was a real account, I would have been amazed because this is a very nice trade, right? But this is totally insane. And most of you guys, you not understand how insane this is. So let's look at this. I wanted to use this inside this video. That's why I took the trade, right? I don't trade BTC anymore, right? But my strategy can actually trade anything trading, any pair that is going against USD. You can use my strategy. That's how simple it is. So looking at this trade, it's a win because we are in profit here. Now, if you are on a demo account, this seems to be like a real deal or something like that. But actually, it is not. This is just you are just wasting your case because how insane this is. Let's pull this stop loss down to this level. Now you see how insane this is. You see the stop loss that we are having right here, right? Due to the entry, look at the stop loss. Now I know for sure that I'll never open an account with this amount of money in it as a beginner trader, right? No, it will never happen. You can't open, if you are a beginner trader and you open an account with this amount in it, then you don't know the value of money. You are just willing to lose it, right? So that's just what I'm going to tell you right now. Now this is insane, right? This is very insane. And until you understand that when you're using a demo account, there are some limitations or there are some things that you have to do. There are some things that you have to do that will do what? That will actually help you when you are now starting to trade a real account. One of the things you're supposed to do is what? Understand your account size. Now, understanding your account size is very important because when you are a demo trader and you don't understand your account size, what I mean by understanding the account size, let me just draw this part right now, right? So this right here is a very nice uptrend, right? So this is an uptrend. I said understand your account size. It doesn't mean you should understand the account size that is going to be in the demo. No. The account size means understand the amount of money that you are willing, you the individual, you the one trading the demo, you are willing to put into a real account. If in any case you are ready to do so, what it means is if you are willing to do what? If you can afford $1,000, right? If you can afford $1,000 on a real account, simple as that. So what you need to do is make your demo account to also be what? $1,000. I hope you understood that. So let's look at this. If you can afford to deposit $1,000 into a real account, your demo account should be $1,000 because it's quite simple. If you can multiply this $1,000 that you'll be depositing in a real account, in a demo account, it's just natural that you are going to lose it if you deposit it in a real account, right? Because right now, when we look at this uptrend here, and you are depositing, you knew inside your mind that it was $1,000 that you can deposit in a demo account. So let's look at it. This is your demo account, right? You have only $1,000 in. Now, it will not give you, or it will not make you feel like you should put your entry here, then your stop loss all the way down here, like this, right? And you'll be targeting this high. No, because you know the amount that is inside the demo account, it cannot handle this stop loss, right? Or you know the amount inside the demo account might be all of this stop loss. So it's going to force you to find a stop loss. It's going to force you to find an entry somewhere down here. Then do what? Your stop loss will be here. And with this, you are moving towards doing what? Saving this $1,000 that you are going to be what? Depositing into the real account. Do you get the concept? This is what I did. Now, I said $1,000. I could only afford what? $11. Now, what you need to understand is affording $11 doesn't mean your life savings is $11, right? It means that was the only amount I was willing to lose. Because if you are someone who is starting trading and you are depositing for the first time, please just know that the amount that you're depositing, you should be willing to lose that amount. So I was willing to lose what? $11. And at that moment, my account size in a demo account was what? 10,000, right? It's like, that's what these people, they give you, right? Paper trading. So it was what? 10,000. So this was it. 10,000, my account size. Now look at the difference. If you are trading with 10,000 funds and you are trading with $11 funds, they are very, very different, because a 10,000 funds account, you can get this trade, then your stop loss will still be here. And you still consider it a good trade, right? But $11 account, you have to do what? Squeeze your eyes. You have to try harder. Then find a trade that will give you this amount of what? Stop loss. Because on an $11 account, any simple thing that you do is going to blow. Very, very simple. So that's just what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to understand that, oh, what I'm doing right now is not going to save me. The amount that I'm using to trade, I can't do what? I cannot afford it on the real account. So you don't put that on a real account. You only put the amount that you can afford on a real account, because that's the only simple way for you to do it. If you are trading a real account right here, right, and you have what? $100. So if you have $100 that you can deposit in a real account, your demo account should be what? $100. Simple as that, because that's when you know how to manage what you have. That's when you know how to manage what? This $100. Now, if you can manage this $100 and send it all the way up to what? $1,000 or probably $10,000, right? So if you can send it up to $1,000 or $10,000, indirectly it's telling you that when you deposit this $100 right here, you probably take it all the way to somewhere 900, right? And all the way to this, if you are making good trades and good decisions, right? So this is what is happening. Now, this is what you should know. Real accounts comes after demo accounts. Demo accounts are the key to your success and are the key to your failure. When you look at this trade that I took on on this demo account right now, or on this paper trading account, right? This is a very huge money, right? If this were to be in my account, I don't think I would have traded anymore, right? I would have just rested. And life is short, right? Simple as that. But what you're supposed to understand is this is nothing, because I know for sure that if I'm going to be making this, and my stop loss on this trade that I just did right now, my stop loss on it is going to be what? 11 million or 100 and something million. That it doesn't make sense, right? It doesn't make sense, because under normal circumstance that will never happen. That can never be my stop loss. So if I'm using that as my stop loss, then I think if I deposit $11 inside the real account, or if I deposit let's say $200, right, if I deposit $200 inside a real account, I'm going to make it. Then I'm just joking, right? I'm just joking. It's not going to work, right? It's not going to work because this is insane. So when you look at this trade, you understand that this is a nice trade or all the way up, right? This is just a nice trade. But under normal circumstance, this is a very bad one, right? A very, very bad trade. So that's just what I want to tell you guys. Now, what do you do when you want demo to shape your real trading account, right? What do you do to it? So first of all, let's just close this. So we closing this means there's no longer any trade available, right? So we've closed it. Now, what I want you to do is go to your trading account, right? Go to your trading account and do what? Reset the amount. Now, when you're going to reset the amount, think very well before you do that. Think very well, right? Think very well before you do that. How much can I afford to deposit into a real account? That's the only way, or that's the only way forward, right? Simple as that. So if you can deposit $200, if you can afford $200 to deposit on a real account, and remember, affording it, I've told you already, it doesn't mean you are it doesn't mean that's the only amount you have in your entire life, right? No, it means that's the amount that you are willing to lose. Willing to lose means trading is a very simple thing. You can lose any amount at any moment. So money that you are using for your own upkeep, you're not supposed to include it in this amount, right? Ask yourself, this is the amount I'm willing to lose. This is the amount I can afford to deposit in a demo account. If that is set, so let's assume that you can afford to deposit only $200 in a demo account. So your paper trading account should be $200. Simple as that. This is what should happen. So your paper trading account should be $200, right? Now, if your paper trading account is $200, you now understand how to enter into trades, right? Using that amount, you'll be forced to enter into a trade based on this. You are not going to enter into trades like this. For instance, you are inside a trade here, and let's say right here, then your stop loss is somewhere right here, right? So you are not going to enter into this type of trades. This type of trades right here, you are not going to do it again, right? Because you know that this is the account balance that you are having. So you no longer do this. You are going to be forced to enter into trades that will give you a very low stop loss based on this. And when you continue to do this, you end up realizing that this will help you a lot. I mean a lot, because it does. You end up realizing that when you deposit this amount into a real account, this is already a good habit for you. You just pick up with this good habit and you continue. But if your account balance was 10,000 or 100,000, right? Now let's look at this. You'll be forced to enter into trades like this and you don't even care. And the whole concept about trading is nobody cares about what you are doing. Nobody cares about what you are doing. Most people will think that I'm trading. You want people to see what you are doing, or you start trading and you are telling everybody. Trust me, nobody cares about what you are doing. The only thing that will save you is if you understand that nobody cares about what you are doing. That's the only thing that will save you. So if I know that nobody cares about what I'm doing, I just do what? I reset my account to something that is suitable for me. Something that will help me in my career. Not something that I'll be making monies from, and if I deposit in a real account, I'll blow it, right? So something that will help me in my career. So if I do this, now I know that any trade I'm going to take, one is supposed to be in $100 margin, right? And my stop loss is not supposed to be $50. My stop loss should be at least, right? So if I'm going to enter into this trade right here, so my stop loss should be at least, let me say $10, right? This should be my stop loss, $10 on this whole trade that I'll be entering. So my stop loss should be $10 because my account size is what? $100. My account size is $100, so my stop loss should be $10, right? Simple as that. Now when you start doing this, you end up realizing that it's going to help you a lot. Anytime you are willing to deposit, or anytime you have the amount to deposit in a real account, this is already your habit. This is what you have been doing always. it's going to help you a lot. That's what happened when I also started Realaccount. I blew Realaccount like, I don't know, was it 6 or 7, right? So I blew Realaccount like 6 or 7. First of all, I did not understand what I was doing. On a demo account, I could make like 17k a day. I could make like 20k on a demo account. I could make like 20k a day, right? But on the real account, when I just deposit within that same single day, I blow it. So now I don't understand what I was doing until I realized that no, the amount that I'm using to make this monies on the same account, right? I can't actually get it on a real account. So why am I using it in the first place? So until I know how to make this same amount or closer to this amount with a what? With the amount that I'm willing to deposit in a real account, I'm not going to be profitable ever. So now when I understood this, after my SIF account got blown, when I understood this, I did but I immediately changed my account size. So at that moment, my account size was what? 10,000, just like the normal destination that paper trading they gave you, right? So mine was 10,000. Simple as that. Now I went and changed it because the only amount I'm willing to deposit in a real account to see it get blown is what? $11. Simple as that. So that was what I did. Now this is relatively very small as compared to most of you guys what you can actually deposit in a real account, right? So that doesn't mean if I use this you should also use it. No, this is the way I do my things. Yours might be different, so do yours according to what you can afford. Simple as that. Now with this time frame, right, you see this time frame with $11, every time frame looks like what? Hell. So it makes me start using a 30 seconds time frame, 30 seconds time frame, 10 seconds time frame, and sometimes a 5-second time frame. So that was what happened. You see, it's going to force you into trying new things. Now, before I understood that this is the only amount I should be depositing in a demo account, I couldn't have ever known that there was even something called a 30 seconds time frame because I wasn't using it at that moment, right? Simple as that. So after I understood it, I started using this because with this, it actually makes sense to use like an $11 account because most brokers, the only amount they'll allow you to enter into a trade is what? 0.01. Most brokers, that's their lot size, right? So this is the least they'll allow you to enter into a trade. Now, when you understand this, then I know that this is the amount I can enter. I go to a 30-second time frame or 10 seconds or something like that, just to find a small move, something like this. Now with something like this, in a 5-minute or 3-minute time frame, this is just it, just one candle, right? But with this, I could actually make some amount from this, right, using this time frame. Now when I make that amount, I close the trade and I wait for another opportunity to make a small amount again and close the trade. And within a month, you see that I might have pulled this all the way up to $100, right? Now this is not something that is common. It's not something that is common. I actually pulled this to somewhere 95, 98 or something like that within a whole month of trading with these lots, this small time frame. This is not something that you should understand about me making money every day or me making good trades every day. No, that $95 was just something to represent the failures and achievements that I've done so far using this. But with that, I understood that, yeah, this is what I should actually do. Then I reset the account again, the demo account again, inputted another $11. Now, when I understood that, I now know how to multiply, right? When I see this type of move, I see this small move, right? I do what? I duplicate what I was going to enter. I duplicate it. So with this type of moves, if I see a nice move, I go in with what? A 0.03 all the way to what? 0.5, right? So with that, if I duplicate, I see that the amount that I'll be getting within a month is also increasing. So this is what you should understand. When you don't understand this, it's going to haunt you for life because you are going to waste a lot of time trading demo and you never understood what it is or how it feels to trade a real account because trading a real account is very, very different from trading a demo account. Because with real accounts, there are emotions and other stuff, right? But when you understand these things, it helps suppress the emotions. It helps bring down the emotions, things that you are emotionally attached to. It helps bring those things down and you feel alright. So that's just what I want to say. Now, I want you to do this before Monday, right? Do this before Monday. When you do this before Monday, trust me, it's going to help you a lot. If we are going to enter into this trade, let me see, how could we have entered into a trade using $11 or something like that on this trade, right? So first of all, I look for my setup, right? I look for my setup. As you already know, I use the MBK strategy. Now that's also something you should know. You always have to have a reason why you enter into a trade. So using this MBK strategy right now, what I understood about this trend is just that this was our pullback, another pullback, and then what, a break of structure, right? And a pullback to the break of structure, the level where the break of structure was. Then we came a little up here, then price is coming back down, right? So with this, you have to understand that what price is doing here could be two. One, either price is trying to pull liquidity from here, or it's just trying to send you to a wrong direction, then move to this setup here or making a new high, right? But before you understand this right here and you make everything so simple right here like this, you have to go to a bigger time frame. That's why they are very, very important. When you go to a bigger time frame and look at it, so on a bigger time frame, we could see that we're on a wedge right here, right? A very nice wedge right here. Then price did what? Price broke through it, giving us this nice fair value gap here and retraced into that fair value gap. Now, if you want to see whether price will be going down or it will be going up, so let's remove this for instance. If you want to see whether price will be going down or is going up, first of all, just try your best and mark the fair value gap and see, has price reached the midpoint of the fair value gap. Now looking at it, price has managed to reach almost near to the midpoint, right? So with this pullback, if it ends as a what? Is that the inverted hammer or something? I've forgotten the names, right? But if it ends with this nice trend, is it the inverted hammer or something like that? So if it ends with that, then you now realize that, yeah, this fair value gap is working, right? But there's a high chance that another candle will pull up to this, right? There's a high chance that another candle will pull up into this zone. This is premium. With this fair value gap, this is premium right here. So if price move to this zone and it's going to get respected, it respects it a lot, right? It comes down very, very fast. Now, when you understand that, where should be your entry points? With this, you should understand that we are in a downtrend, right? We came down, we pull up, we came down, we pull up somewhere right here, then we are coming down. We are not using this, right? This was a big break of structure right there. So we are not using that. So we came down, we pull up, we came down, we pull up again. So now, where price could actually be going to with this trend, right? With this trend right now, where price could actually be going to is very, very simple. Right here. So when you look at this, from this level all the way up, we have buys, a lot of buys, right? There are a lot of buys right here. You see, from here all the way up, there are a lot of buys with actually no sells. When you come to here, there's no sells. And one thing that price does is it makes things even. So if there are no what sells here, price tries its best and do what and give you those sells. So looking at this trade, what my predictions would have been is from here, right? Now my stop loss could have been just above this fair value gap right here. Then my TP could have been here. Now this is a place that price might actually move way up, right? Because this right here is a very good fair value gap. And when you pull up your gun box and you look at it, where the fair value gap is, so it's in the fair value gap is in the discount zone, right? So discount means a place that price is likely to be even. So when price moves to this level, this is likely to push it right up. So it's very, very simple. So this could have been my setup. I wouldn't put it right inside this. If I was entering into two trades, my first TP could have been here, and my second TP would just be here. Just some couple amounts, some couple of money higher than my second TP. So that would have been the trade. But that's just it. What I just want you guys to understand is when you are trading with a demo account, it should show you, or it should go along with your real account. Because when you're trading a demo account and the amount on it is 1 billion and you can't afford 1 billion into a real account, that means you are joking. And trading is not a joke. Trust me, trading is not a joke, because nobody cares about what you are doing. So you have to find a way of making it by yourself. And making it by yourself is not easy, right? You can copy someone's strategy and it will work for you. But try your best and do what? Understand the strategy on your own basis, on your own level. So if you are copying my MBK strategy, when I also started, I copied a lot of strategies. I was using Ichimoku Cloud, right? Trust me, I tried a lot of strategies, right? So this is a fair value gap right here. There's a fair value gap right here. So price might move to it, then pull all the way down, right? Or price will actually break through this high. And if price breaks through this high, that means we are moving all the way to fill this gap right here. Looking at here, there's a very nice gap right here. You see the gap right there. Simple as that. So indirectly it's telling you that the fair value gap is still going to do what? We are still moving all the way up to it. So that's just what you should understand about this. I also tried different strategies, and until I created my own, then I stopped. Simple as that. When you know what you are doing, if I were to be in this trade, I no longer trade BTC, right? But if I were to be in this trade using my own strategy, I would have been in the trade around this level, right? Here or somewhere here. This right here is a break of structure. That's a break of structure right here. We're in an uptrend, we came down, went up, came down, then we broke this structure right here. So I would have been in a trade. Sorry, I'm using the wrong distance. So I would have been in a trade around this level, right? All the way down. Now, my first TP could have been looking at this whole trend. I would have taken my first TP up to here. So I would have taken my first TP somewhere, probably. My TP could have been somewhere here. My first TP would have been here, frankly speaking. But after this change of character right here, I would have exited the trade and bring my second trade, the TP all the way down to break even, or probably just some amount into the trade, right? So that's just how it is. It's a very simple thing you should understand. Making sure that the account balance in the demo trading, or the demo account, or the sim account, right, or the paper trading account should be the same as the amount that you are going to you are going to deposit in your real account. If not, whatever you are doing, trust me, it's not going to work for you, unless probably you are lucky. And in trading, there's nothing like luck. Luck doesn't play well in trading. There's no luck in trading. You have to be successful or not. That's just what happens in trading. There's nothing like being lucky. Being lucky is your strategy is good. You enter into a trade and you were targeting $2,000, then you got 20K. You are lucky, because you don't know price could have moved that high. But your entry is not luck. Your entry is precise. It's supposed to be good. Even when you are losing a trade, then you know that this trade that I'm losing, the amount you are going to gain from a different trade, or if you get one trade, is going to be worth it. What do I mean by that? I was going to close, but let me just say this. So what you don't understand is, within a day, I can enter into 4 trades, right? So within a day, I can enter into 4 trades. Now, what I need to understand for myself is, within these 4 trades, at least I should get one right. If I'm getting first trade wrong, second trade wrong, third trade wrong, the 4th trade, I should get it right. Getting this right simple means that it's going to cover up for all this. So when you understand that, it makes you enter into trades better. So this what happens. Let's use this too, right? So you are entering a sell from here. We are targeting this level, right? So let's look at it. This is our first trade. This is our stop loss. So let me just duplicate this, right? Right. So look at this. So this is our first trade, our second trade, our third trade, and this is our fourth trade. Now, by the looks of this, you understand that if you are entering inside a trade here, the stop loss is here. Then this right here is your take profit. Now, if this hits your stop loss, and the second trade, it hits your stop loss. I'm not saying the second trade will be at the same location, right? You can find a different nice setup to enter. But let's just assume that this is a nice setup again with that same stop loss, and price has hit it again. The third trade, let's say you made it, right? The third trade, you made it. This is right. So you made it and price came all the way down and hit your TP, or price just came down to this level and hit your first TP, came to here and reversed, then you exited the trade. Fourth trade, price hit your what? Your stop loss again. So what you are going to understand is this. Now, if this was your stop loss that was hit, another stop loss hit, another stop loss hit, and you got this trade right, this is a win. Another stop loss hit. So we have first stop loss hit, second stop loss hit. So this is what happens. So first stop loss hit, right? Second stop loss hit. Third trade, let's say you got it all the way up here, then we came all the way down, right? Your stop loss did not get hit on this level, so you entered into a trade here with that same stop loss. You are not increasing anything. You enter into a trade, then you got it all the way down to this level, right? On the fourth one too, your stop loss got hit. You see that this trade right here, this trade just right here, is going to cover up for all these stop loss that have been hit, right? And it's going to give you a plus sign on your account. That's what you should understand. If my stop loss is supposed to be what? $20. If my stop loss is $20 and I hit 3 stop losses, I'm going to be down what? I'm going to be down what? $60, right? So I'm going to be down $60 because my stop loss is 20 and I hit 1, 2, 3, $60. But my take profit right here, my first, let's say your take profit was here. My first take profit is what? Let's say $120. My second take profit right here is what? $250, right? Now, if these two take profits, or let's say you just have only one take profit and it's what? $250. Now, if this TP is hit, you understand that this amount right here is just nothing because you still have $190 attached to your what? Your account. That means you still have this income of $190, right? That's what you should understand. So it's a very simple thing. This is just what I want to say. I just wanted to add it to that. Most of you guys already know this, right? And most of you guys don't. So this is what you should do, right? Simple as that. And remember, only enter into a trade after a what? A break of structure. Now, that one will help you a lot, right? There's an uptrend. Now, this is just a textbook version, right? You never see an uptrend this smooth. So simple as that. Now, only enter into trade after what? Break of structures. After break of structures or change of characters. That's why with the MBK strategy, I specifically told you that the only rule it has is what? You should enter into a trade with a what? Break of structure or a change of character. So if I was going to enter into a trade with this, you realize that when I was saying earlier on, I said I would enter into a trade around this level, right? Then I would target it all the way down here. So that means I'm using the break of structure. I'm using the break of structure. Now if I see a change of character like here, I get out of the trade. That's how I am. Simple as that. When you look at this trend too, where you could have entered into your trade with this small trend right here, there's an uptrend down, uptrend down, uptrend down. Then all the way here we broke structure, right? You can see it right here, we broke structure. Then you can enter into your trade, targeting which high? This high right here, right? So that's just how simple it is. I hope this helps. I am not organized whilst talking about this. I wanted to do it much polite and very good. I wanted to present something really good, but There's no time, and you guys, most of you guys are still running out of time because you've been in trading for years now, and still it's still going to be hard for you until you understand this. So that's why I just want to put it up. So try this. Just do this coming Monday, right? Do this coming Monday. Set up this today. Then Monday start using it. Within the whole week, I want you to use it. Just trade based on the account that you are willing to deposit, right?